As you see, the eye's completely gone. I'll just have a bit of a paint over here to get some feel for accuracy before I have a go at the eye, which requires more. This is working on the shadow between the hair and the face, which makes the face stand out more. Well, I suppose it's hair in the back there, but you know what I mean, or perhaps you don't. The paper here is Bockingford knot, and it will put up with all sorts of things. You can buy it in most towns, pads and so on. Here goes the eye in the right place. I can't stress how much the little triangle between the eyeball and the side of the eye affects the likeness of the person you're painting. The actual shapes of the triangles seem at least as important as the placement and the colour of the eye. So you have to concentrate on those little triangles if you want the eyes to look like the eyes of the person you're painting. As you see, I keep holding the thing up next to the picture that I'm copying to see if it looks similar. Similar is all we're getting here, but certainly now the picture is beginning to look a lot more like the person I'm painting. We'll give them a break, I think. As you can see, where you've got bits that are not fading into the next, you can just keep splodging it around. This paper's really tough stuff. See how important the shading is? You won't get the shape of the nose without the shading, and you have to keep squinting up your eyes, looking at what you're painting, trying to get the shape of that shading. Once you get the shading in, the rest of the stuff's pretty obvious. Sorry it's going off screen a bit. I'm not much good at making videos, but I did clip my phone up in the air and do my best. It's a bit of a learning curve, this. I think I'm having more trouble producing the video with a voiceover than I ever would trying to paint the painting. It's coming together, this. The nose is very much developed by shading. Mouths are difficult. Something that you have to be very, very careful about is hardly painting the teeth in. Just a faint line suggesting the gaps. This one a bit of tongue between the teeth, because that's how the model is, and well, in the photo anyway. I think she's trying to look alluring. I like this face because it's so asexual. Could be a boy or a girl. And you see I'm having problems with the nose, but eventually the nose is being forced out of the shading. So you're not so much painting the nose as painting the shading around the nose, and the nose pops out. The eyebrows are much less important than the shading below them. And it's certainly developing a bit of shape.